It's prime time. It's prime time. Talk TV. Talk TV. We're letting you know. We're letting you
Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your man Prime Time, and you already know you're on Prime Time Talk TV. And yeah, I'm back at you with another good video, and you already know the routine. Once you enter my house, wipe your feet off, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos like these.
For Prime Time.
To this day. Oh man, let's go ahead and jump on into this video, shall we? How about your boy Andy the Destroyer Ruiz done posted on his page before anybody else that he is gonna be fighting Wilder next. Not your boy Usyk. Usyk got so quiet after that knockout, boy. He went back to wherever he came from. he said, nah, I ain't gonna be able to make it to the U.S. I know what I told Wilder, but after recent development, I'm gonna have to pull a duck move on this one. I'll wait until I see him get knocked out again. I want Wilder next. I want the very best. If I can't have Tyson Fury, I would like Wilder next. Then, after that knockout, no, I have other engagements. I cannot meet Wilder at this time. Sorry. Man, look, it's funny how one knockout punch can change a man's whole perspective on how he want to deal with somebody. But I tell you what, getting back to the part at hand is that Andy the Destroyer Ruiz is very adamant, and it seems like he's hyped about fighting Deontay Wilder. Now, I remember a while back, a year or two ago, these guys had sat on a podium beside each other at one of the other main event fights that they were watching. And, they basically hinted at, fighting each other, and basically said that, hey, it would be easy because they're both on PBC, and which it is easy because they're both on PBC. So, Andy Ruiz ain't got but one fight left, and I'm pretty sure he would like it to be a money fight. So that's why him and his dad wants this Deontay Wilder fight. They don't want no gimme fight, no just throw me a fight or whatever and I'll fight him and then I'll be done with my contract type of match. Nah, Andy Ruiz said he wanted to go for the marbles. He lucked up and beat Anthony Joshua their first meeting, so maybe he's thinking that, hey, he could probably get 2 out of Wilder, win the first one, then Wilder want to come back for a rematch. Who knows? But I tell you like this, both sides of the coin, gotta give it to you this way. One way I see Anthony, Joshua trying to be a third wheel after this match right here, because if you think about it, if Andy Ruiz fights Deontay Wilder and takes him to the limit, push it to the limit, if they can make Wilder push it to the limit and maybe go 11, 12 rounds, then you know what's going to happen. Your boy Anthony Joshua, he already kind of hinted he wants to fight Wilder next year, and yeah, we shall see. I think a lot of that is just Eddie Hearn, trying to sell some wolf tickets, because we don't never ever hear Anthony Joshua out of his mouth call out a fighter. You feel me? It's always insinuated. It's always thrown in there. Oh, would you want to fight? Yeah. But, I'm not here to, to bash anyone or down talk Anthony Joshua, because he's a heck of a fighter, a wonderful fighter. I just feel as though he lacks the confidence to call out certain fighters and stand on his word. Almost as the same way Usyk called out Deontay Wilder and isn't standing on his word. You know, I know he was waiting to see how Wilder performed. He should have just said that. Why don't fighters say what they really mean? You know, instead of, trying to act all big and tough and bad, we know who you really are. We are not that naive. We are not stupid to the fact that we don't understand that, hey, you are a little timid. You are a little afraid of getting knocked out by Wilder. It is a 50-50 chance that you'll go in there and maybe outbox him, or he'll go in there and obliterate you and knock you out. I'm sure your team is advising you otherwise, to stay away from that, unless you plan on cheating. That's the only way you're going to beat Deontay Wilder. You're going to have to cheat. You're going to have to put horse hair in your gloves. You're going to have to turn the cameras off in your locker room. You're going to have to put stuff in your nose and in your butt. You're going to have to do whatever it takes to win, because that's the only way Wilder lost. He didn't lose without no controversy, without the referee taking a long, extended vacation count. 17 seconds I counted. In 17 seconds, everybody else around the world that analyzed that slow count. And in the third fight, I think it was 12 seconds. So, miss me with all that stuff. I get it. I get it. Wilder's the big, bad black wolf, and nobody's beat him and knocked him out. And I'm pretty sure the bookies made millions of dollars off of the Fury and Wilder fights. I'm sure. But now we actually get back to real boxing. Real fighters that don't have to cheat and don't have to do certain things and cut corners to win. Ruiz versus Wilder will be an official fight. It will be a mano-a-mano fight. It will be without any upsides and cheating and finagling and advantages and referees. None of that stuff will be involved in this fight. And that's why from here on out, I'll watch any other Wilder fights, because I know what I'll be getting. But when you watch fights with Wilder with, the other person, I'm telling you, it is what it is. But, with the way Andy Ruiz handled Luis Ortiz, it lets me know that, hey, him and Wilder match, woo, that's going to be a rock'em sock'em type of joint. That ain't going to be no, because Andy Ruiz done showed everybody he can take a punch. He can take a punch, just like Wilder can. You remember Wilder took Luis Ortiz shot, left him a little rumbly, stumbly, walking back to the corner of the first fight. And that's why everybody ordered and asked to see the second fight, because, they were ready to see Wilder lose. That's usually how it goes. The black guy is the villain in the sport. You know what I mean? Look at Mayweather. Look at Wilder. And they're going to say, because they run their mouth too much. So you want a warrior to always be quiet and be humble and fight his butt off and trade shots, and you want him to take 40 shots to the head and get knocked down and get back up and win again. That is what makes a lot of casual fight fans happy. They don't worry about the sweet science of boxing. They don't care about how the fighter set up that knockout. They don't care about how the fighter used his feet to avoid getting hit and taking too much punishment. They don't like that. You know what I mean? They don't like when the fighter that they're pulling for gets shamed. They don't like when the fighter that they're pulling for gets knocked out. They don't like it when the fighter that they're pulling for does not rise to the occasion and do what he said he was going to do, or even fight like he fought the last fight. Look at how Claressa Shields handled Savannah Marshall. Savannah Marshall obliterated the girl that Claressa Shields beat years and years and years prior. Obliterated that girl. Had everybody saying, oh, Claressa gonna get knocked down. You just can't wait till Savannah knocks you out. And look at what happened. And now they back to quiet. Now they're back to not saying that. Now they're just back to insults now. See, in the great scheme of things, when the fight hasn't happened, it's all these assumptions. It's imagination time, like SpongeBob would say. It's imagination time. And people on Twitter, on social media, have some of the best imaginations in the world. Some of them are hateful. Some of them, you can tell by their comments that they won't raise right. You can tell by some of these comments on social media that they ain't got no mamas and no daddies. Not in their life anyway, teaching them nothing worthwhile, like morals, like manners. I think Twitter is the place to where you can hide behind a fake profile pic or either one or two followers, and you can scream to the top of your lung the most evil and heinous insults in the world. And I guess you think it's no repercussions for that. But let me tell you this. Karma is the repercussion. No matter if it happens today, tomorrow, next year, next decade, trust and believe me that you will get what you deserve. I promise you. So all these people up here, throwing hate, throwing shade, being negative. I hate her. I wish she had got knocked out. I wish he had got. All those people like that. That's why those certain instances in your life is happening to make you upset and mad with a fighter. With somebody you don't even know. Somebody's daughter, somebody's son, somebody's uncle, somebody's sister, somebody's father, somebody's auntie. These are human beings we talking about, y'all. First of all the disrespect, all the hate, all the shade, it's exhausting at some time, And now I just got to the point to where if you up there on my page spewing hate, I'm just gonna block you, man. I'm gonna block you. And I saw how crazy it is that Claressa Shield, through the years of all the people she blocked, when she beat Savannah Marshall, they up there. I was trying to congratulate her, but she blocked me. Man, people are so narrow-minded, for real. It's a reason why she blocked you, you idiot. And you think just because now she won, she forgot. Claressa Shield won. I wanna cheer on the winner now, but she blocked me. Why did she block? So now you want to get back on the bandwagon. That's how it goes. And everybody talking about Wilder pay-per-view numbers. It was 75,000 buys, yada yada yada. Who cares? That money is not going in your pocket. Wilder got paid. And you got to look at who he fought. He fought Robert Helenius. He did good for that, if you ask me. And probably did more than that, but they just throwing them numbers out there. I get it. They trying to make it like Wilder wasn't the draw against Tyson Fury. But that is not true, because look at Tyson Fury numbers now. They won't even report his numbers. They won't even report his number from his last fight. We still waiting to hear about them numbers. You know why? Because them numbers did not come up to what it's supposed to be. For real. Now, Wilder, on the other hand, his probably happened more because of who he was fighting. He really, Robert Helenius, he a European former champion. And, he did his thing with his career. But matched up against somebody like Wilder, I told y'all how that was going to go. But I knew it was going to, be a tough fight. But I didn't think you were going to knock him out the first round. I can't even front. That right there caught me totally off guard. And I'm pretty sure it caught everybody like Andy Ruiz. And plus it caught you. Yeah, it definitely caught Orlando Usyk off guard. He ain't even said nothing at all. Nothing more than, I'm going to try and rekindle the fight with Tyson Fury. We know what that means. Tyson Fury ain't going to fight you. So, he definitely, ain't even trying to mess with Orlando Usyk because it's too risky for him. See, that's how I go. When fighters say it's too risky, they don't want to fight. They got every excuse. They got another person they done chose. They done signed another contract, golfing or scuba diving or something. But they got some reason or some excuse to reason why they're not fighting this particular person. They need more time. I need to have a warm-up fight. You 30-something years old. Why you need another tune-up fight? You almost 40 years old. How many more? I feel like this. When you're past 30, 35 years old, you should never, ever have another tune-up fight, period. You're too old. You're too old, man. You know, you're too old. That goes for any boxer. I don't care who you is. When you reach 30, 35, you should not have no more freaking tune-up fights. You know, your longevity is already cut short. When you turn 40, you're supposed to be ready to retire. You know, of course, Triple H, not Triple H, but Triple G is trying to actually, I guess, do like Bernard Hopkins did, but everybody ain't an alien like B-Hop, you know? But getting back to the fight at hand, Andy Ruiz versus Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. I'm telling y'all, I want to hear what y'all think gonna happen. You know, me personally, I see this fight, you know, ending with a knockout, for real, for real. Now, both sides of the coin, you know, Andy Ruiz, he could double up his shots, outbox Wilder, and last to the 12th round and win, you know, via split decision or maybe even unanimous decision. That's one side. The other side is, I see Wilder probably knocking this boy out round 4, 5th round. You know, as Andy Ruiz get tired, for some reason, it's like Wilder's shots get more vicious and more sharper at that point. So you can look at Wilder probably hitting Andy Ruiz with a Megatron shot, probably around the 4th, the 5th round, closing out the round and dropping them down. That's kind of how I see that going. And maybe it even go to the 6th, 7th round. But not past that, because Andy Ruiz, with his conditioning, a lot of times it leaves him vulnerable and open. And that's why Anthony Joshua able to get that knockdown in the first fight against Andy Ruiz. Remember, he caught Andy Ruiz, but Andy Ruiz came back at the end and bing, bang, boom. But, you know, Andy Ruiz ain't going to be able to take them type of shots from Deontay Wilder. I can tell you that, because Deontay try and swing with all his might to, you know, give you that night. So anyway, that's all I got for you this video. So you already know the routine. When you leave my house, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos here on Primetime Talk TV. And I'm on social media everywhere. Definitely go to the website primetimetalktv.com and copy you some merch. All right, y'all, peace, love. I'm out till next time.